What's going on, guys? Today I'm bringing you my Edison format Lightsworn deck profile. This isn't the Chaos Lightsworn version, not the Lightsworn value. This is just pure, Judgment Dragon beatdown Lightsworns. I found most success with this. I did extensive testing on Dueling Book with the value version and the Chaos version. I found that the one Chaos Sorcerer is really bricky, and it's not really worth it in my opinion. And also the value engine. The value engine is pretty good, but it takes up space in the deck, and I like to play 40 card decks, so I went with just the pure version. I have a Edison locals coming up Saturday, which I will be posting next week. And let's just get right into the deck profile. Starting out with the monsters, obviously the double JD. If this card was at 3, you'd definitely be playing 3, but sadly it's semi-limited in Edison format. But obviously it's your main deck boss monster. You want to try to turbo this card out as quickly as possible to go for game. Not once per turn. Board wipe is really crazy considering it's you pay 1,000 life for it. Not once per turn. It's like the freest cost to just board wipe. It's like a Zeus on its own. So. And also the inherent summon is not once per turn either, so you can special JD, board wipe, special another JD for game, which is really strong, and probably the best monster in the main deck in my opinion. Moving on to the Lightsworn monsters themselves, one Lumina, sadly is limited in Edison. It is most definitely the best Lightsworn monster. Being able to recycle back dead wolves that you had to discard for cards like Solar Recharge are very good. Especially if you draw the wolf, you can discard it to special summon it back, assuming that you have another Lightsworn in grave. Just freeing up the dead wolves in hand is very powerful. Also being able to bring cards back like Lila to freely pop spell or traps on the field. With Priority Ignition, this card is very good, in my opinion. For your 3 of Lightsworns, you want to play 3 Raikou and 3 Wolf. You want to maximize your chances of going into Wolf as quickly as possible. Being able to get these level 4 2100 beaters on the field is very good. Raikou just helps facilitate the wolf play. You get to free removal. You set if you have no other plays, you can always just set Raikou, freely disrupt your opponent, and then you also have the chance of milling into wolf, or you can mill into other names to get JD out as quickly as possible. The 2 Lila, 1 Aaron, 1 Jane. I find that the 1 Jane, 1 Aaron, you always can just search these cards out. You only really need to search the Aaron and the Lumina. The Jane is mostly just in here for a name, and Lila is good for back row removal. Moving on to your 1 Honorary Lightsworn card trooper. Here's your Honorary Lightsworn. Mill 3 during your main phase, buff up this card. It lets you draw. It basically does everything. It's a beater. It recycles itself. It mills cards. So your Saki monsters, your 1 Necro, 1 Plague, 1 Gores. I'm playing 2 Honest and 3 DD Crow. Moving on to your spells, 3 Solar Recharge, being able to unbrick your hand with wolves that you've drawn into, and also get cards into your graveyard is very strong. 1 Solar Reach or 1 Charge of the Light Brigade. You need to search. The main idea of this deck is to get into Lumina as quickly as possible. And being able to just mill 3, chance of getting into Wolf, chance of getting into Plague Spreader or Necro are very good. Moving on to the power spells. 1 Reasoning, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Cold Wave. 4 more spell cards, 1 ofs. 1 Gold Sark, 1 Foolish, 1 Vortex, 1 Brain Control. Moving on to the traps, we've got 2 Beckoning Light. Beckoning Light is really good for recycling your Lightsworns in your grave, your Honest, your Judgment Dragon. 2 Starlight Road. Stardust Dragon is really broken in this Edison format, so you have to have prevention from your opponent using Heavy Storm, Lightning Vortex, blowout cards like those. And having Starlight Road in your deck is a must, in my opinion. 2 Deep Prison and 1 Dust Shoot, best battle trap in the format, because they can't use Starlight Road on this. But the only thing that I think this is bad against is the plant matchup, which you can side this out against the plant matchup because you don't want cards that target, and then Dust Shoot just hand rips, Moving on to the extra deck, 1 Armory Arm, 1 Cataster, 1 Goyo Guardian, 1 Brio, 1 Black Rose, 2 Stardust Dragons, 1 Archfiend, 1 Colossal Fighter, 1 Thought Ruler, 1 Dark End. and 1 Fortress Dragon. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys watching this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section down below. Be sure to like, subscribe, do all that stuff. If you have any ideas on what I could do, cards, stuff like Master Duel content, if you want to see some of that dueling book content, I'm going to be doing the Edison format tournament this Saturday. I'll be uploading all of that next week. I apologize for taking a month-long break. I got really burnt out of YouTube. Wanted to take some time to just play the game and reboot my brain and just get back into the YouTube mindset. But we're going to get a lot more consistent. We're getting back in that YouTube grind. It's all going to be coming together next week. Be sure to tune in then, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.